Hi folks. In Asia, the demand for quality wine is rising constantly, particularly in newly affluent China. But what about wine production? Can you make good wine, for example, in steamy southern India? You betcha. Coming right up. Hi guys, a warm welcome to yet another edition of Big on Wine, the show, which, as you should know by now, brings you news, clues and reviews. Yes, keeps you up to speed about everything in the world of wine. And my wine of the week for this week is indeed from southern India, and it's this one here. It goes by the name of Grover Chenin Blanc. The vintage is 2017, and this wine comes in for a price of just over €12 a bottle where I am. Okay, so this is very unusual as a wine. The grape in question here is the Chenin Blanc, and it actually packs a bit of a punch. Now this has 13.5% alcohol and also 9 grams per litre of residual sugar, which puts the wine just on the borderline between dry and off-dry. Now, the grapes for this wine are indeed grown in southern India by a vineyard called Grover Zampa, and the vineyard in question is situated in very much the centre of southern India. The name of the place is Doddaballapur, and that's a mouthful in itself, and Doddaballapur is roughly 350 kilometres west of the coastal city of Chennai, and obviously up in the hills a bit, the Nandi Hills, in fact. All right, now wines from India are in fact being exported already in quite large numbers to Japan and to America and Australia. This vineyard, Grover Zampa, was established in 1988, so fairly short history. Now, the grape involved here, the Chenin Blanc, is normally associated with the Loire Valley of France, so south of Paris, and the Chenin Blanc is normally characterized by high acidity and is often found, in fact, both in sparkling wines and in dessert wines when the noble rot gets to the grapes. All right, so let's take a look at this wine. This is a young wine, vintage 2017, so harvested in the spring of 2017, so a couple of years old. The colour of the wine doesn't really give away too much. It has that straw gold, pale straw gold colour. But let's see how this gets on in the nose. Let's give it a try. Now this has an excellent aroma to it. Almost as if there was apples or cider in front of me here. So a very, very strong green apple aroma coming off that. In fact, fairly mature apple, not so green after all. Apple, citrusy there, I think. A little bit flowery as well. So apple, citrus fruit, a little bit flowery, very fruity, a very attractive aroma in the nose there. Okay, let's try it in the mouth and see what we get. Let's see whether those apple and citrus aromas are carried over into flavours. Now, very interesting indeed. The citrus fruit is definitely there, but in the mouth, there's a kind of a sweetness that shines through, which wasn't immediately apparent in the nose there. So this, as I say, has 9 grams of residual sugar. So I would put it just on the edge there of the off-dry category. It's very nice. It does have that still that citrus bite, but there is a distinct undertone there of sweetness. Which is pushing the flavour perhaps more away from the citrus, more in the direction of honeydew melon, even maybe a touch of peach in there as well, so slightly sweeter fruits involved here. Even in the back, and particularly in the finish, almost a kind of a spiciness unfolds, which is extremely attractive indeed. This has nice acids in it, fairly refreshing in the mouth. The long finish has a long finish to it, an unusually long finish to it. Soft finish, so that acid is not too dominant here. It's a soft touch of sweetness, apple, peach, honeymelon, and maybe even a touch of spice in there. I'm surprised. There we go. Yep. This is the first Indian wine I've ever tasted, and I can say this is a winner. All right. Now, what is this wine going to be good with? Well, I think this will make a great all-rounder. You know, this is the kind of thing you could easily serve with a buffet. It will go with fish, seafood, salad. It'll stretch to chicken, I think. And of course, it makes an excellent aperitif. Just drink it as it is, maybe out in your garden this summer. All right, let's bring you the heads up on this one. This is an unusual one. This is Grover Chenin Blanc, vintage 2017 from southern central India, the Nandi Hills. Borderline between dry and off dry. It's well priced, I think, at roughly €12.5 a bottle where I am. Fruity, nice acids, softish finish, a good all-rounder. Serving temperature, of course, around the 8 or 9 degree mark. Give it a try. I was really impressed. 3 stars plus out of 5. Okay, wine lovers, many thanks for checking out this week's video and the little intro to my very first Indian wine, Grover Chenin Blanc and vintage 2017. Nice stuff indeed, I was impressed. Okay, if you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, then please do feel free to give us the big thumbs up, which we appreciate so much. Drop a comment down below, we're always extremely grateful to receive those comments. Follow me on my other social media platforms, share the video around, and of course, hey, if you haven't done so already, then please do subscribe to the channel by hitting that big red button somewhere up there behind me. And of course, I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week for you. But until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, take care out there, be good to each other, enjoy your wines, and cheers.